Chapter 8. Again I say that, on God's part, I see paradise has no gate, but that whosoever will may enter therein, for God is all mercy, and stands with open arms to admit us to his glory. But still I see that the being of God is so pure, far more than one can imagine, that should a soul see in itself even the least mote of imperfection, it would rather cast itself into 1,000 hells than go with that spot into the presence of the divine majesty. Therefore, seeing purgatory ordained to take away such blemishes, it plunges therein, and deems it a great mercy that it can thus remove them. No tongue can express, no mind can understand, how dreadful is purgatory. Its pain is like that of hell, and yet, as I have said, I see any soul with the least stain of imperfection accept it as a mercy, not thinking it of any moment when compared with being kept from its love. It appears to me that the greatest pain the souls in purgatory endure proceeds from their being sensible of something in themselves displeasing to God, and that it has been done voluntarily against so much goodness. For being in a state of grace, they know the truth, and how grievous is any obstacle which does not let them approach God. Chapter 9. All the things of which I have spoken, when compared with that of which I am assured in my intelligence, so far as I am able to comprehend it in this life, are of such intensity, that by the side of them, all things seen, all things felt, all things imagined, all things just and true, seem to me lies and things of naught. I am confounded at my inability to find stronger words. I see that God is in such perfect conformity with the soul, that when he beholds it in the purity wherein it was created by his divine majesty, he imparts a certain attractive impulse of his burning love, enough to annihilate it, though it be immortal, and in this way so transforms the soul into himself, its God, that it sees in itself nothing but God, who goes on thus attracting and inflaming it, until he has brought it to that state of existence, whence it came forth, that is, the spotless purity wherein it was created. And when the soul, by interior illumination, perceives that God is drawing it with such loving ardor to himself, straightway there springs up within it a corresponding fire of love for its most sweet Lord and God, which causes it wholly to melt away. It sees in the divine light how considerately, and with what unfailing providence, God is ever leading it to its full perfection, and that he does it all through pure love. It finds itself stopped by sin, and unable to follow the heavenly attraction, I mean that look, which God casts on it, to bring it into union with himself, and this sense of the grievousness of being kept from beholding the divine light, coupled with that instinctive longing, which would fain be without hindrance, to follow the enticing look. These two things, I say, make up the pains of the souls in purgatory. Not that they think anything of their pains, however great they be, they think far more of the opposition they are making to the will of God, which they see clearly, is burning intensely with pure love for them. God meanwhile goes on drawing the soul to himself, by his looks of love mightily, and as it were, with undivided energy. This the soul knows well, and could it find another purgatory greater than this, by which it could sooner remove so great an obstacle, it would immediately plunge therein, impelled by that conforming love, which is between God and the soul.